It's a mixed programme at Sha Tin on Sunday as the turf is saved for the international meeting next weekend. So we've got 6 races on the all-weather and just 4 races on the turf. Still a very good programme though. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Please say I'm joined here by a former analyst in Paul Alley and race caller Tom Wood as well. Tom, we've got some good racing, some trophy racing and some really interesting first starters too.
Yeah, Class 2 over 1,200 metres on the all-weather is the main race. 2 trophy races, another one sort of midway through the programme, but later on. Plenty of interesting new horses. There are a few new horses going around in the second race, but certainly later on there's plenty to look forward to. In fact, the third race, I think plenty of those new horses going around, but later on some horses, 4-year-olds heading towards that series.
Yeah, they'd be certainly hoping so as well, Paul. And jackpot-wise, I think we've got quite a good one.
We have. It's a triple trio one. It's 11.7 million in the kick at the moment, and it's going to get up to about 20 million. So over 20 million we're predicting. So should be a really good jackpot.
OK, jockey front, Jerry Chow unfortunately has hurt his hand, so won't be riding at the meeting, so stand by for some jockey changes there. And it is going to be Chad Schofield's last day in the saddle here in Hong Kong as well. He's picked up a really good ride in the shape of Cordyceps 6. In our first event, we start off on the weather Class 4 of the 1,800 metres, and Ruin Meyer is now on board super fast for Francis Lloyd with Jerry out. Joyful Heart, Zach Pert and Frankie Law. We've got Toy Coon should roll forward for Joe Moreira from barrier number 6, Make It Turbo. Switches to the all-weather for the first time at just start number 4. Yes We Can, big run. Only beaten a nose by Solar Power last time at nearly 25 to 1. And Owner Star has won over this trip, but that was on the turf at Happy Valley, Tom.
Speed in this race, good to slow the prediction here, Paul, with Toy Coon, but a few horses that are lightly tried might be a little bit of concern sort of where they're heading because they're already up to 1,800 metres.
Yeah, exactly. So Witty Scholar, Amazing Teens fall into that category and see if they can go forward up and trip, and they look likely to. Joyful Heart will get a nice run. And back to Dragon Commander. Now, super fast. He did lead over 1,800 when he won on the wet slow, but he's been missing the start recently.
He was odds on and beaten favourite 2 starts back as well, super fast. Let's start off though here, Paul, with Joyful Heart. Now, his wins, interestingly, have been over 1,000 and 1,400 metres, but he's coming back in trip from the 2,000 to make his all-weather debut.
Yeah, so he's coming back to 800, 1,800. Look, he works well on the surface. He should get a nice enough run. So, look, he goes in for me, and this wasn't too bad. He just sort of failed here, but he's still a 3-time winner in Hong Kong.
Yeah, he goes in because it was a race that doesn't have a lot of depth, in all honesty, about it. He comes into this with an effort where he was sort of lead trail. I don't think there were too many excuses for him, so he's in.
Got a Dragon, though, who won that race, won his next start on the horse in there as well, in the white jacket. That was Orr, I think, wasn't it, who went and won on Wednesday night. So maybe the form stands up. Tom, what about Yes We Can? There's a whole host of them in here, in actual fact, but Yes We Can, ultimately only beaten a nose here. Yeah,
well, he was just beaten, wasn't he, by Solar Power, who looked like at one point he was going to be headed, but in the end he fought on bravely. Horse put him a little bit of weight himself, has Yes We Can. Toy Coon, running out of patience with him. He's a 21 start maiden, super fast. He's been missing the start.
Yeah, so look, I'm going to go with Yes We Can. I'm going to make him the best. I think this is his race to win here. You can see he's a really big horse. As Tom said, he's put on a little bit of weight. He's over 1,280 pounds, this horse. So he's carrying a light weight. He'll think he's a bit loose.
OK, he's the place favourite at the moment, but super fast is top pick at the moment, Paul.
I'm going to leave him out just because he's been a little bit awkward at the start. So super fast. He's not sure what you're going to get with him. I'm going to go with Yes We Can, as I mentioned. He's on top to beat Joyful Heart. Should get a nice run. Toy Coon will get his opportunity once again, but as Tom said, he's his 21 start maiden. And Dragon Commander, we know he goes quite well on the surface. He'll be getting back and running on as well. 9-2-5-3.
9 on top of me as well. Yes We Can, just missed out last time out, so it gets every opportunity to atone here. Joyful Heart's in, Toy Coon, but look, he's wearing thin, and super fast, the other one that goes in, but just depends what you get at the start from him. He's been a bit iffy recently, so 9, 2, 5 and 1.
Yes We Can, certainly the numbers. Maybe I'm in a forgiving mood. We'll give Toy Coon one more chance, particularly from the front there. That's race number 1, Class 4 on the all-weather over the 1,800 metres.